Hello guys, so today we will be learning about all the major currents of the world. As you can see, this is the world's current chart, and when you see this chart for the first time you do get somewhat, I don't know, confused as to where to start or how to remember all these currents. So in this video I'll be telling you how to remember these currents, direction, will it be a warm current or a cold current, and I hope this video will be helpful for all the candidates preparing for second mates and chief mates exam. So let's start. Okay, so to remember the currents, you can see you have to remember your equator. You have to remember your equator, and due to Earth rotation, your equatorial counter will go this way. You see this equatorial counter, equatorial counter, equatorial counter. This is also equatorial counter. So your equatorial counter current will go from west to east. So this is my west, this is my east, this is my north, this is my south. So my equatorial counter current due to Earth rotation will go from west to east. So once you are done with your equatorial counter, which is at 0 degree, just above it you will draw on the north side north equatorial, which will go to the opposite side of the equatorial counter. So you see north equatorial going from east to west. Same way south equatorial going from east to west. Same way here, your north equatorial will go east to west, your south equatorial will go east to west. Same way here, north equatorial, south equatorial. Same way here, north equatorial, south equatorial. I believe this much part is okay for you. It's easy to remember. Then let's suppose we will take only this part of our world. So you see north equatorial was going from east to west. After that it will touch the land. This is the same part. So once the north equatorial current touches the land, it will make a warm current, and that current name is Kuroshio, and it goes in the same direction the current was flowing. So your north equatorial was flowing in this direction, it touches the land, it will go to north side, and the name, it will be a warm current. Forget about the name part for now, just we will be focusing on direction. And after that the current will go to this part, that will be North Pacific. See, North Pacific, and again the current will touch a land mass, that is California, and that then it will become cold current. So you can see north equatorial was going this side. As soon as it touches the land first time, it becomes a warm current. Then after becoming normal current, North Pacific, it touches the land again, it becomes cold current. Okay, so normal, warm, normal, cold. This pattern repeats itself. You see here, north, warm, normal, cold. Anywhere you can put put me and I can tell you. So this is normal, warm, normal, cold. So normal, warm, normal, cold. Normal, warm, normal, cold. Normal, warm, normal, cold. Same way, normal, warm, normal, cold. So I think now you'll be familiar with the current direction and whether it is warm current or cold current. To remember the names, and also there are few currents which I haven't talked about, like these currents. This doesn't follow the pattern. Also here, this one as well. So I recommend for this you make a diagram. You start making diagrams to remember the basic which I have talked about, and then you remember the name and the extra. You see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 currents are extra. All the other currents follow the same pattern which I have told you about. Okay, so let's go to the diagram page and I will show you how to make a diagram, and I hope it will be easy. Okay, so as you can see here, I've already opened the page. Let's make it black for now. So as I told you, your 0 degree is here, 0 degree, your north is here, your south is here, your east is here, your west is here. Okay, so on all this you are going this way, this way, this way, this way, same way down, first time, this way, this way, this way, this way. These are all your equatorial counter. Equatorial counter. So equatorial counter goes this way. Okay, then as we talk about this is your north equatorial, so this is your north equatorial. Okay, north equatorial. Then no need to make any landmass. You make this as your landmass. You make this box here. Same way you can make one box here. Same way you can make box here. Same way one box here. One more box here. More box. Just the last one, so that it is easy. Okay, so in all these boxes, two things are common. This is your north equatorial current, north equatorial current, north equatorial current. Okay, and same way in south equatorial current, south equatorial current, south equatorial current, and south equatorial current. Okay, then as we talk about your first current, once it touches the landmass, will be warm current. So this current was going here and it will touch this part and the current will go in this direction. Okay, same way this will come Same way in this, and this will come, okay, this way. If you take this current, it will come like this. Here also the current will come like this. Here also current will come like this. So these are all your warm currents. Okay, so let's write their names. This is your Gulf Stream, your Gulf Stream. This is your Gulf Stream. Here, this is your Brazilian current, Brazil current. This is your Agulhas current. This is your East Australian current, East Australian current. This is your Kuroshio current, Kuroshio current. Then let's talk about normal currents. This will be your normal current again. Here also this will be a normal current, and here it will be normal current. Then the current was going like this, so here will be normal current, here will be normal current, here will be a normal current, and here will be a normal current. Okay, let's name them. So this is your North Pacific, North Pacific. Then here is your North Atlantic, North Atlantic drift. About this part here, here is your North Pacific again, Pacific again, and here it will be your South Pacific, South Pacific, South Pacific. Here will be your South Atlantic, South Atlantic. Here will be your South Indian, South Indian, and here will be your South Pacific again, South Pacific, South Pacific again. Then after that there will be a cold current. So cold current will be going like this, will be going like this, will be going like this. Then the cold current here will be going like this, will be going like this, here and this way. Okay, now let's name them. Here it is California, California current. Then here will be Canary current, Canary current. Here don't need to do it here. Okay, here Peru current. Here will be Benguela current, Benguela current, and here will be West Australian current. Okay, in this part, see, in this part, why I'm not making anything, because this is your Indian part. When you will see your chart, you will come to know that here only equatorial current and your north equatorial is provided. You don't need to. There are currents, there are furthermore currents, but we are only looking for major currents of the world. So these are not part of it. You don't have to remember that. You have to remember these. So this will be your normal currents and easy to remember currents. The other currents will be from here, one going to Alaska, here one going to, after North Atlantic drift, one going to Norwegia, so Norwegian current, and one more current will be coming back, two more. So this one is your Greenland current, Greenland, and one more Labrador current, Labrador currents, and one more here This is your Mozambique beak. The other currents are pretty, so all these currents are extra, little bit extra. You have to, once you practice them, you will come to know. As you can see, once you make the diagram, it is very easy to remember. You just put the arrows, you remember the basic names of, and the names are all of nearby countries and everything. So it is, you see Brazil here, California here, Peru here. Agulhas Mozambique is, everybody have heard the name of these. Canary is very famous. Kuroshio current, one current here I missed, as I can see now. Oyashio current. Oyashio current is here. And the other currents which we have missed are 60 degrees on south, 60 degrees south. One current which is your Antarctic circumpolar. Circumpolar, and below these are Antarctic subpolar. You can write Antarctic subpolar. And that's all your currents with warm or cold and direction of whole world is finished. So I will suggest you practice this diagram as I have told you by looking at the chart 1 or 3 more times, and I believe that will be great. Anyway guys, please leave comments if you want to learn more, and if you have any other ideas which you would like me to share, and any other topic related to second mates and chief mates exam, I'll be happy to make more videos about them and make it simple. Okay guys, thank you.